As we're preparing to construct our sermons, now is the time to think about our congregation. What are the needs of a congregation? What are they struggling about? What are their hopes and dreams and desires? Bryan Chapell, in his book, Christ-Centered Preaching, gives us a great tool for looking at the needs of our congregation. He calls it the Fallen Condition Focus, or the FCF. You can read about it more in Chapell's book, and I encourage you to go and look up all the references to the Fallen Condition Focus at this time. Here's a quick explanation, though. From Bryan Chapell's Christ-Centered Preaching, the Fallen Condition Focus is that Romans 5:12. Therefore, just as sin entered the world through one man, and death through sin, and in this sin is the fallen condition focus. Sin is spoken of as singular, our sinful condition, the result of the fall of man through Adam and Eve, which we have taken from there. Out of that sin springs individual sins, individual effects. Out of lust, Galatians 5:19 through 21 describes many individual sins, the so-called works of the flesh. The acts of the sinful nature are obvious: sexual immorality, impurity and debauchery, idolatry and witchcraft, hatred, discord, jealousy, fits of rage, Now, not all fallen condition foci will be sins, however. Some will be. However, they also come from the effect of sin upon us. That is, other people's sins towards us is another reason for having a fallen condition focus. The fallen condition foci help our sermons in many different ways. For example, by giving focus to our Bible study as we're preparing for our sermon. If we know what it is that we're going to ultimately be speaking about, it helps direct our Bible study so that we just don't go off onto how to get your fallen condition focus. Look at your hermeneutical main idea. How do the sins that passage talk about affect your congregation? And also, this should go without saying, but pray about it. The Holy Spirit will direct you as you begin to study the passage to the proper fallen condition focus for that particular week. When you see what that focus is, use it in your introduction. The fallen condition focus is a great tool for keeping our sermons relevant and on track. Later, you're going to see some other tools that can help you to add interest to your sermon. But use the fallen condition focus and your people are going to be listening a lot better to you next time.